Hey everybody. Do you like delivering papers? Do you like delivering packages? Do you like cute characters and that kind of thing? Do you like when they sound like this? I'm sorry. Should I stop doing that? Oh, jeez. Here we are, playing Paperman Adventure Delivered. This is the Steam version. I'm not sure where else the game is actually available, but this version is definitely on Steam. I can assure you of that. And this is a 3D platformer that I saw available, and I was like, hey, I'll check out a key for this. This looks fun. I love a good 3D platformer. But Paperman is I don't know. I'll let you all be the judge. It's one of those games I saw a trailer for, and I love a good platformer now and then. You know, 2D, 3D, whatever you got, I'll play it. I love it. But yeah, I feel like this is a game that shows off really well in a trailer, but when you play it, it's kind of a different story. So just judging from the dialogue voice and the jumping sound, the sound design in this is the first thing that is just like such a problem. Very annoying. Okay, so anyway, let's get into the game here. You play as Paperman. He is made of paper, I assume. Looks more like boxes, I guess. And we're going to move on to this next area here. So as you can see at the top, it has our totals, like everything I've collected so far. I actually loaded this game back up because I was going to showcase it here in this video. And it started me all the way at the beginning of the level, and I'm not sure why. So I played about a half hour of this, and I have not finished the first world because I was quite honestly struggling to get through some of it. You can play as Paperman. You can jump to play as one of his friends, like Carl. This guy, which this was what I liked about it. I was like, oh, cool, you can play as different characters. They all have different strengths. You know, it's got that kind of thing going for it. You know, like Carl can grab a box and move it. So you're like, okay, you know, that's cute. We can go back to the mailbox and pick the express guy. And for some odd reason, they decided to put jump as the selection button for the mailbox, which is already pretty annoying. So if you try to jump away from the mailbox after you select, it'll put you back in the mailbox selection screen, which is, like I said, kind of annoying. So this guy is fast. So he'll like dash around, and then you hit Y to dash, and you hit Y again to stop dashing. And he's just like, yeah. This was his area, like the intro area. Like when you get on here, it wants you to dash, but as soon as you touch that water, you're dead. By the way, also this long saving screen and loading screen, like it takes a long time to get back into the fold here. You're like, okay, finally we can play here. So what you're supposed to do is kind of dash by and stop here, slap this thing, you know. It's weird though, because the wood doesn't really give you like good feedback. Like, you know, you play a 3D platform, you jump on here, you expect it to kind of be a little riggedy, like let you know, like, oh, this is going to fall into the ocean, but it just falls. You get like no feedback whatsoever. Then we got to go through the loading screen again. My favorite character to play as. Yeah, also, this happens too. Sometimes the mailbox removes the selection, and it takes a second for it to come back. My favorite guy to play as is this guy, Scrolly, I guess his name is. He's not, like, too annoying. He almost feels like he should be, like, the main character. But, yeah, he has a cool ability where he can, you know, you can hold A and float around, which is kind of fun. So I've kind of just been running around as him because he's the least annoying sounding, and he has a cool ability. All of them can attack. I'm not sure why a feather can take out a dragon, but it can. But the combat in this also feels really kind of terrible. Like this guy will come after you, There's like no feedback whatsoever, whether you're hitting the guy or whether he's hitting you. You just know that you lost a heart, and that's really about it. So that's kind of a bummer.
Only those who light up the gate and challenge the Tangata chief himself are deemed worthy to traverse these plains.
So apparently we got to challenge the Tangata chief. I don't know. I thought for an intro level, this was a bit long, and it might have been long just because I was struggling with the characters to understand like how they work and like feel the flow. Because the thing is, you all may be watching this going like, RC, hey, this doesn't look too bad. Like, this looks cute, this looks fun. What's the problem? You almost have to play it and control the characters to understand. Like, it's kind of like playing an old, you know, original PlayStation or N64 3D platformer that just like, you know, there's something about it like feels sluggish when you're controlling. That's hard to explain without just picking it up and playing it. Also, I'm not sure why these toucans sound like turkeys. Maybe it's just a joke. I'm not sure. One of the other things I have to give this game flack for too is I'm sure that this was meant to be like a kid's game, so maybe I shouldn't be such a jerk, but like they literally created an island that's just a match area. This is in the first world, so like you have to go around and match the cards, and that's, you know, that way you can get access to this little thing here to get over there to slap that thing, which I've already done this. I'm not going to do the match game again. But I was just like, really, a match game? Like, we couldn't have done anything else? Like, match game feels so, like, edutainment. You know what I mean? Like, I know what the kids like. We'll put in a little match game here. Yeah, we're going to jump down here. I've already collected some of these boxes. You can see they're blue, so you could tell that I've already gotten them previously. Down here is a little area I don't think I've quite figured out what I got to do. I think I got to drag that box out of the way with the other guy. And this will sort of lead us to my other big complaint, which is the fact that there's 4 characters. The fact that there's 4 characters in the beginning is really cute, and you're like, okay, cool, each of them has an ability. But then when you realize you have to go back to the mailbox every single time you realize what you need to do in a certain area, and then go switch, and then go through the animation, and then run back, it's a huge pain. Like, I personally don't, I don't understand the design decision. And this game, you know, it really bums me out because I feel like it's like, I don't know, what's the percentage I can give it? Let's say it's like 60% there, right? With a few like quality of life things, like a sort of like a do-over on some of the control stuff, you know, sort of a redesign of the sound, like maybe we'll say, yeah, 60. I think 60% is fair. And this is the other thing too. I'm playing on PC right now. I'm playing in windowed mode, so that way I can record here. And this is probably the 3rd time now on PC where the game has just shrunk on me for no reason. Like the whole window will just shrink. And I don't understand why, which is very frustrating. Also, some of the camera angles you'll see here is like, you can't tell, like, if I get around this corner, am I going to be good? Okay, I'm good. And am I okay to run up this? I can't move the camera, even though I had full camera control before. Okay, we're good. Okay, now I don't even know. We're stuck here. Where am I dragging this to? So right now, I'm pushing forward, it's not moving. I'm moving down, it's not moving. I'm moving back, it's not moving. And I can't let go of the box. So this game just has too many quality of life issues, too many bugs, glitch things going on. I don't know. Are we supposed to push that down? Okay. It's just too much. That's why I say, like, this game is close. It's really close to where it needs to be a fun little game. Because I'm a fan of just like cute 3D platformers, even if they're not perfect. But even this is like, it's a bit much for me to be that apologetic for, you know? Like, this really feels like someone put a lot of care into, like, maybe we'll say a lot of love. They put a lot of love into the development of this game. You know, this was someone's brainchild and baby, and they were like, we are going to make this game, and it's going to be awesome. And we're going to make it about these paper dudes, and it's going to be safe for kids to play because it's friendly, you know? Is this a bouncer thing? Oh, it is. See, like, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, like, when I talk about feedback. I was just talking about the docks. You notice that, like, the bag doesn't show any feedback whatsoever that we're bouncing on it. Not that it's super required, but, like, this day and age, like, you gotta show the player that things are happening. Things need to be more dynamic, more interactive, right? You can't just, like, expect a thing to bounce you and the person's gonna know, like, they're gonna be like, why does this look so janky? I don't think regular players are gonna understand. They're gonna just know, like, it looks strange, you know? Yeah, okay, so I haven't even gotten to the point. So, yeah, the point of this, it's a collect-a-thon. This is a collect-a-thon 3D platformer. As you can see here, I am still trying to collect and slap these things to even get to the first boss area. Will this take me back? This won't take me back? Why put a boat here if it's not going to take me back? Okay, I guess we go back in then. Weird. Anyways, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm very disappointed. Like I said, the trailer for this game shows real well. I was really expecting this to be a lot more fun than it is. Like I said, whoever developed it put a lot of love into developing it, but it really needs more time in the oven, which is unfortunate because the game came out last year. I think it said on Steam like September 20. Oh, apparently that stuff's killing me. So again, no feedback that it's hurting me. You think there'd be like an ow, and then your character starts going into, like, you know, they flash because they go into a temporary invulnerability. Like, because look, okay, so I do get hit, but I couldn't tell that when I was in the middle of fighting. When I was in the middle of fighting, I was like, weird. It's very strange. I guess to be fair, I'm also talking while recording, so I'm not completely paying attention. Is there anyone? I think we played as all the main characters, right? Let's go back to Scrolly. Scrolly's my dude. So let's jump in here. So yeah. Not the worst game I've ever played, to be quite honest. I played some absolute gems on the channel. Oh, apparently that guy was killing me while the cutscene was happening. They didn't pause the action. So yeah, you want to jump around the level, find those like bird statues to slap for whatever reason, and then that's going to open your gate into go fight the boss, which is way... Oh, I'm being ganged up on. Which is it back here? I don't even remember where it is, to be quite honest. There it is, over there. So we got 4 of the 6. And unfortunately, I am not going to go after the other 2 to show you what happens or show you a boss because... Oh, apparently we need the dash guy here. It did not tell us that ahead of time. It told us that... Oh my god. It told us that after the fact. So you saw like we died there and then you could see, oh, we need the dash guy for that part. But yeah, you know, I've kind of had enough, honestly. Like, I played just over, well, including this video here, I played about 45 minutes of the game. That's about enough for me to know that, like, I'm probably not going to play any more of this. And like I said, very unfortunate because I feel like there's a lot of potential wasted here. It feels like they put a lot of work into this game, and with just, like, a bit more development time, you know, get somebody to consult on it to help fix certain things about it and everything. I think this could honestly be a lot of fun, but it's just not there, and I don't know that I can recommend this to even the hardest core 3D platformer fans out there. But hey, there you go. Say bye to Scrolly. That's gonna be, oh boy, look how fast that goes when you switch to mouse. Whoosh. It's gonna make me sick. But there you go, guys. That's Paperman. Like I said, I would not play any more of this or check this one out if I were you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.